to experience a different influx of cultures and how it has really shaped the culinary landscape.
Charleston's oldest restaurant was opened in 1976. What I normally focus on is just doing what we do and do that really well, and the rest will take care of itself.
We source corn from Mexico. 800 to 1,600 tortillas we go through a day, and they're all hand pressed. They do this with chips as like a street snack.
Table side, where they shake them in with the sauce and pour it on your table. Great idea, you know, interaction with the guests. It's so simple.
We'll start off like about 150 degrees, and at the end we'll be at 350. These smokers are extremely efficient. It's like impossible to oversmoke something like it.
Family style is very Middle Eastern, vegetables that happen to be in season the same time here as they are in Israel. It makes a lot of sense to kind of pair our flavors with what we're getting from our local farmers.
Our pride and joy, chocolate tacos that have a yuzu coconut sherbet in them, waffle ice cream that we shape into a drumstick, coat it in cornflakes and waffle cone chips, and there's like a little Cadbury finger inside to kind of pretend like it's a bone in a chicken leg.
It's fun to be able to try Indian, and then try Tex-Mex, and then try a noodle shop.
Edmund Egan was a rebel brewer during colonial times and gave his profits to the soon-to-be Americans to fight against the British.
Jeremiah Bacon's the owner. He grew up here in Charleston, South Carolina. So a lot of our fish is definitely, when possible, we get it from South Carolina water.
For Chef, Charleston's got a lot to offer. The restaurant's developed over the years with the market. We close at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we used to go all day. And labor is such a really tough thing, and we went to a breakfast all day kind of concept.
This is the only tea plantation in America. There's only 3 basic teas in the world: green tea, black tea, and oolong. They all come from the same plant. It's how you make the tea in the factory. So the leaves, you just take off the top 2 leaves and a bud. Tea is grown every 15 to 18 days all over the world. So the quality is constantly fluctuating. Too much rain, not enough rain. I blend these days together to maintain a constant quality.
We planted 50 acres of land. The peas and rice, we call it hot manjan here. Classic collards cooked, and I threw a little bit of cabbage in there, and just some big turkey wings. You're getting a real feel of the Gullah culture. And when you have land like this, there's nothing more valuable than this.
We distribute this all across the United States. This is really what made Firefly as a national brand. We actually use real tea leaves from the Charleston tea plantation. So this is their black tea, but 70 proof.
Having a restaurant that is built strictly from southern ingredients, sourcing out farms and proteins that are farmed in the South below the Mason-Dixon line.
Boiled seafood, you got the oysters, and you know, as you can see, people are having a great experience with it. It's kind of sharing what the best practices out there that I can take back to my organization as well, and saying, you know, we are suffering the same challenges, and this is kind of what they're doing.
By coming to these trips and getting to know these chefs and what they do and what they're looking for in their restaurants gives us a little bit of an advantage by being a part of the ICCA.
I was blown away by the culinary scene, and especially with Cheddar's, I feel like this represents so much of our brand that we can really relate to.
It's really kind of a true farm to fork or farm to plate type city, and we're very excited about partnering and being here in Charleston.